Hello everyone, today is Motivational Thursday. And we're going to talk today about, we're just going to review because we all need to review and to keep going over, to get that nudge, to keep us going, to keep us motivated. So we're going to review some tips, things that you can do, changes you can make to stay fit and even get stronger and be your best self when you're at home. So these are stuff that we've already talked about, but I want to keep encouraging you. I'm not going to let you get down. We're going to just keep moving forward. So you know that diet and exercise is so important when you're trying to be your best self. However, there are other things that you can do to keep you in your best shape, even if you're stuck at home. So I'm going to list like 10 tips, and then I want you to pull some of these out and start making the changes, or these are just reminders. Just reminders like, oh yeah, that's right, I was going to start working on that this week. I'm here to remind you. Okay, so the first one is that make the first meal of the day that you eat, doesn't matter when it is. If you're not hungry right when you wake up, don't eat. If you don't feel good, there's so many times when I don't eat before I exercise. So whenever that first meal is, make sure that you're eating smart. There's so many people that just load up on carbs and sugar for their first meal of the day, like cereals and pastries, fruity smoothies, and juice. And these are all poor choices. You do not want to start your day off that way. So center your first meal around protein and good fats. If you do this, you're going to keep that energy for hours. You won't get tired midday and you won't get hungry. So try it for protein, try a shake, you could try eggs, you could try meat, you could try a mixture of all those, or even myself, I often have a whole mix of different nuts. It works great, but we're all different. Okay, number 2 is you need to make sure that you're getting sleep. If you're not getting at least 7 hours of sleep a night, then you are not doing your body a service. If you find that you're plateaued and you feel like you're not getting stronger, you feel like you're stuck at a certain weight, you feel like, lethargic, then you need to look at your sleep. You have to give yourself a minimum of 7 hours. If you do this, it's a lot easier to feel better and even to lose weight. So track that a little bit. Number 3, at some point, it's just do it. If you want to be your best self, then you have to dig down and you have to commit. 80% of success is just showing up. So show up to your workouts. Even if you're tired, even if you don't really feel like working out, show up and do it. You'll always feel better after you do it. And consistency is the key, not perfection. You're not trying to have your best single, ultimate PR workout every day, but you're being consistent. So just do it. And number 4 is planning ahead. So you want to take one day out of the week where you plan your meals for the next week. It doesn't have to be written in stone, it doesn't have to be planning every meal, but you want to write down some healthy meal ideas. That doesn't mean that day you have to run to the store right then and, overstress yourself. But if you have a plan, then you know the food you have to buy. And then when things get busy, you're like, well, I already know what I'm going to cook for those meals. So that you're not just reaching for something that's unhealthy. Plan. It's simple, it's fun, and then that helps you want to maybe try some new recipes or cook some new ideas. Okay, number 5 is, this is so important, is to believe in yourself. I want you to believe that you have what it takes to change your body for the better. Because I believe that you do, and I believe I can help you with that. If you want to succeed, you have to believe that it's possible. You have to center your mindset about that belief. Give yourself a pep talk. Dig down deep for the courage and the discipline that you need to apply just to make these healthy changes. And for sure, let me know how I can help, because I know you can do this. Number 6 is have a sleep schedule. Sleep and wake up at around the same time. I know it sounds simple, but it's very powerful. It's a really good way to even increase your energy, like to be more consistent with your energy if you are more consistent with when you wake up and when you go to bed. It shouldn't be all over the place. Does that make sense? It should, and it does work. Okay, number 7. Oh, I bet you've never heard this one. Include veggies at every meal. Make it a point to have vegetables at each meal. Be creative with your breakfast. Put it in your eggs. Put it in your smoothies. If you can saturate your body with these micronutrients, you're not going to be as hungry. You're going to feel better. You're going to start craving better foods. Veggies. We talk about it. That's my reminder to you. I'm motivating you today. Think vegetables. Pick the ones you like. Okay, number 8. I want you to ditch most of your packaged foods. Not all of them, but most. Throw them out. Get rid of those packaged foods. Getting rid of processed foods from your diet is going to be the most important thing you can do to help you lose weight. Now, I'm not saying you have to eat 100% pure and clean, but you don't want to have most of your eating be from processed foods. This makes you hungry all the time. This causes inflammation. This causes your metabolism to slow down. Think cleaner foods. Think whole foods. Not all, but most. Huge difference. Huge. And you're going to have more energy too. When you have more energy, you want to eat better. You want to do things. Okay, number 9. Oh, I know you never heard this one either. Drink more water. Hydration is the key to so much. To feeling better. To eating less. To staying energized. Just drink throughout the day. And then as far as your caffeine goes, you just want to stop in the afternoon. You know, everybody's got a certain time. It could be noon, could be 1 o'clock. Don't be drinking stuff at 4 o'clock in the afternoon that has caffeine in it. It's not going to work well for you, and it's not going to work well for your sleeping. Okay, so the final tip that I have for you is I want you to use your Instagram account, your Edward Elmhurst Instagram has at 10 o'clock on most days. They have live workouts, even yoga. Find it, use it, do it, enjoy it. And this is going to keep you motivated. Also, I have videos. If you go on YouTube, there are over 30 videos that are gonna give you everything you need. Strength training, stretching, ab work, nutrition, motivational talks, just about everything you need. So you want to make sure that you're exercising efficiently. You want to make sure that you're challenging your muscles and that you're keeping your routines new and fresh. This is going to help you when you're stuck at home, so you're not bored in the same routine. And what better way to do that is to let some professional fitness people do it for you. Then you don't have to think, and you can actually have fun. So those are the tips that I have for you. And if you can follow these tips, keep them in your head, Be mindful of them. Your health and fitness is going to get to the top. Thank you. Let's keep rocking.